Okay, maybe you heard about the Munga, maybe you don't heard about the Munga. And what is a Munga? It's an individual and a team race starting in Bloemfontein on a Wednesday 12 o'clock and it finishes on a Monday 12 o'clock in Wellington. And you're riding day and night. We're doing as a team, we have 10 riders. We're riding for the Vlokskop Foundation. Why are we doing that? First, we're doing it for students. We have at the moment 10 students that we pay for their bursaries, looking after that, and we want to create awareness from the Vlokskop Foundation, but also we want to help the students and maybe get 2 or 3 students more on board, paying for their bursaries, looking after them so they can finally get a degree. And also it's a soul searching. It's a spiritual journey, it's a soul searching journey where you ride, you're going to ride each day, it's going to be around about 220 kilometers. So you will have a lot of time when you're riding during the night and day, it can be in heat of 36 degrees. But that is what the Munga is all about, to do a bit of soul searching, to be closer to your savior, to talk to your teammate, and also know when you're suffering, you're doing it for a very, very good purpose, and that is to ride for the students who can't afford to study, and we're helping them. That is where the Munga is all about, and you can also go to the website vlokskop.com where you can read more about everything, and please follow our journey.
So the Munga started as a solo event, and for the first 5, 6, 7 years we only had solo riders, and then we actually decided to make it a team race as well. Why a team race? Because it's very daunting to do 1,150 kilometers, but if you have a team of 5 riders and each one does a section of 250 odd kilometers, it is actually very doable for most people out there. So the team riders each one rides a stage of 200 odd kilometers, and then the whole team ride the last section from Ceres to Duel of Wines.
I think we're super excited, obviously a little bit nervous for what lies ahead since it's in some way enigma, but anyway, we're looking forward to it, well prepared. And yes, we're not riding for ourselves, we're riding for our team and for our purpose.
It's overwhelming actually, all the support, all the well wishes, and the fact that we're riding for people other than ourselves. It's a privilege to be a spoke in a wheel of a bigger machine. And we're carrying all those wishes and dreams with us today.
I think Elena's done much more. She's got more experience with the longer stuff. But from my side, I said, yeah, we're going to go slow and we'll finish fast.
We'll be riding the first stage, and at this stage it looks like it's 208 kilometers with 2 water points. At some point we have 110 kilometers between water point 1 and water point 2. So we're looking forward, we're a bit anxious, excited, a mixture of a lot of emotions.
So we were very fortunate this year to get a couple, to grow the Equipe teams to 10 teams. So the most that we had in previous years were 5 teams. So this year, a lot of new teams entered, and one of them has been the Vlokskop team, actually 2 teams. So I had a lot of discussions with Vlokskop, and their foundation is just so close to our heart. They help previously disadvantaged kids in high school as well as in university, and we just found that is what our heart is as well. We give opportunities for as many charity organizations as possible to basically use this event to raise funds for their organizations, and that is why we tied up with Vlokskop and the Vlokskop Foundation, because it is just such an amazing initiative that they do outreach to kids.
We're at the Karoo Eco Lodge, checkpoint 1. Our first legs, guys, are almost in, and then we're heading out for a short night ride, me and Ian. And yeah, we're currently, I think, in first position, so let's see if we can keep it up.
I had this philosophy of slow is fast, and slow is smooth and smooth is fast, and we did that. I was surprised how nice everyone on the route was. Every person is riding for a purpose, and I mean, it's 200 kilometers. You have to dig deep. Elena was a star. She did brilliant. Nice positive vibes between us, and I think that was great that we could do it together for our purpose. And we're glad when we just turned into Eco Lodge here, we realized that the National Care riders were with us, so we actually were not behind. We actually are running quite well, so I'm quite proud of our teams. So yeah, it's quite nice day.
Na water.
Okay.
Dan kry jy onder as jy af gaan weer 'n rooi lig. Net voor die rooi lig, maar eers nou die lig hier.
No, my partner's probably the best of all of them. He talks a lot, so he'll keep me motivated and going for the night shift. When things get quiet, he'll definitely have some nice words to say and keep the spirits high. So he chose me, and I think we'll make a good team. So yeah, also a big guy. I'm quite small, so a nice draft.
Because we're doing the whole night shift, we had to go double lights in front, double lights at the back, and yeah, we had to pack in some legs to do all of this. But yeah, we prepared quite well, and yeah, this is going to be a great night, and it's not going to be warm. There's no wind, so we're just going to enjoy it and take everything in.
True teamwork. When your partner's got his best day on the bike ever, and you've got your shittiest day on the bike, and you still finish together. Ian was amazing, so just big up to him. What a guy.
Jy moet net versigtig wees vir die hyenas. Ek sê vir jou daai. Nee, hulle sê die wind is van agter af, so ons loop op. Lekker waterpunt, lekker vibe, lekker music.
Me and Cobus did the one from Bridgetown to Loxton. We're starting around about after 7 in the morning, and we're starting a bit of a tailwind, and me and Cobus said to us, oh, listen, we have to use this opportunity to make the best of that, and we put up speed there, and when you get to the first water point about around 43 kilometers, we fill up there, and once you're there, everybody warned us about that next 88 kilometers where there's absolutely nothing, there's no water points, And we get to a stage where we don't have any more water. So we climb over a fence to get some fresh water out of the tap there, which helps us tremendously. And then we received the biggest blessing of it all, the last 30 kilometers. He was riding in the rain, and Kobe said to me, listen, he's not going to put up his rain jacket. He wants to experience the rain in the Karoo, and to experience rain in Karoo, that is a big blessing. And to ride with Kobus, I mean, he's a big friend of me, and he was a guy that said, listen, you need to get a black dog to chase you. This was our black dog, the Munga. And for me, the big positive thing about Kobus is that he lost 16 kgs, which was unbelievable. He said that he's going to use this Munga to have a new life experience and looking after what you eat and just looking after your health for the next 30-40 years, and that's exactly what Kobus did. Also just amazing friend, and it was so nice to ride this 194 kilometers with him to Vlokskop and just sharing some incredible stories and just being with him on this journey, just make it amazing.
Yeah, it was a beautiful. We started off in the daylight and we rode into the rain, but luckily we missed the rain completely. So we were just the patches on the road that you could see where it recently rained. So yes, and we could smell the rain. It was amazing, yeah, to see the Karoo in its splendor. Yeah, today's days was quite hectic. I said to my partner, he was very great. We started off flying, and then we hit that razzle dazzles, and that was like, I said to him, like we did 2 Atjatwasses today, so that was amazing from him, yeah, to stick with me. So yeah, we did everything correct, no punctures, so it was terrible with the rocks and the stuff. So yeah, no, I take my hat off to him. He was very patient, yeah.
Julle sal, dis nou op 25 April, en dan beteken dit dan sal julle
It was a tough day. It was a life experience. I think when you in certain circumstances, then you start thinking quite a lot of your life and in different places where you was in the past. But at the end of the day, when you conquer this challenge, it's a great feeling, and it's an honor to be part of this Vlokskop team and to do the Munga.
This event is a team event for us. That means that whilst you're not riding, you're supporting the other team, you're staying up late, you don't get much sleep because you're supporting them, you're waiting for them at the race villages. You give them an opportunity to shower and recover, and then you take them back home for some sleep, and that means you'd only do about two hours sleep at a time. Even tonight when we came here, we only got about 3 to 4 hours sleep, and now we're going to tackle this long stage, so it's going to be tough. But as a team, we come together, we support each other, and it's going to be, I think, pretty emotional doing the last stage, stage 6, where everyone gets together and we have an opportunity to finish off.
Last part was actually shit. That was, I think it was like a 10K's razzle-dazzle where you walk more than you ride your bicycle. But we're safe here, and yeah, that was actually the second half of the day was a tough day.
Me and Willem is doing the last leg. We first starting going up the pass, Oberg Pass, and going down, which is a steep downhill, and then we're gonna go down the Tankwa, which is gonna be very tough, and it's gonna be very hot there as well. And then the last 40 k's, at the last checkpoint, we're gonna catch up with the team, and then the whole team is gonna join in, and we're gonna finish going up Bains, descending down to Doolhof as a team, and finishing hopefully spectacular there as well. We started in the morning, I think just before 6, and weather was lekker, and we had a bit of a tailwind. Going to Oberg, I think took us about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there. Going down was quite nice, and then at the bottom we turned right, and you can feel the temperature was rising as well. And going to the Tankwa Padstal, I think we hit about 48.2 there. So the momentum was good there, but from there it was tough, and yeah, the pace definitely did drop, and we just tried to get to this water point and just get some nutrition and supplement, and yeah, just see how we're going to tackle it from here going forward.
Normally I talk about the Munga, that something unexpected happened, and it happened to us today. As a team we were actually quite good, and the last days were Willem and Jannie. And then at the Tankwa farm stall, we get a call that Willem is not well, and he was really in a lot of trouble. That we have to call the doctor, and the doctor have to go and see him and put a lot of ice on him because he was in a massive heat of, I think, of 47 degrees in the Tankwa, and he dehydrated, and he was in some really big trouble. And he was like an hour and a half there at the Tankwa Padstal. And then he regrouped, and then after that he said that he has some energy left that he can go on again. And I think after 18 kilometers he decided that he have enough. He don't have any more energy, and he don't have anything in his legs anymore. And then the sad thing is then you have to pull out of the Munga Equipe, which is really sad if you came a long way for 3 days. But I mean, that's the nature of the game. Anything can happen on a day, which happened today, and it was quite an emotional day for us.
Yes, so this last stage was hectic. I think it was 5 hours since we ate last, and yeah, it did go a bit haywire from that last water point. And I think that 20 k's in was the worst road I ever had in a long time. And then we had the climbing, and David John also helped a lot. He took a lot of the strain in front now, getting back to serious now. So yeah, but and even when you get to the top of that pass, there's still a long way to go to get here. But I'm glad it's done, and yeah, I just want to get something to eat now.
I think we're still first, and if we can finish all together, then obviously the Vlokskop will win the Munga Equipe, which if we enter it for the first time, it's quite good for us, and we're very proud of that, and we're also happy. We will leave in 20 minutes and half an hour now to do our final stage of 45 kilometers, and then we will finish as a group, and I think at the end, we was not competing, but we complete the Munga, and that is what it's all about.
So we are on the final stretch of the Munga trip. It's been a roller coaster ride. We were riding so well. All the teams were super strong. The Tankwa got so hot, and they really suffered. And they had a very long day, and unfortunately one of our riders had to withdraw. Someone stepped in his place, and we were really sad for him. And we will finish this journey, and we're all looking forward to. The spirits are very good, and we have an amazing team. Very supportive. It's really been a very special 3 days with the Vlokskop team, and a privilege to be part.
Just on behalf of the Vlokskop Foundation and all the riders who's been involved with the first Munga, just to all the sponsors. Without your guys, it's impossible to do a big event like this, and you know you are. Just a big thank you. Each one of you just play a massive role in making this whole Munga journey a success, and without you it was not possible. So thank you to each one of you who's helping us and make it possible for us. Thank you.